Welcome, everyone, to our live football stream. We are live from Jerry Southmaid Field. I am your play-by-play announcer, Shane Kelly, and I'm joined by Riker Oberly. Tonight is a District 3 A3 battle that'll feature our Wapsie Valley Warriors versus the North Tama Redhawks. It's going to be a wet one tonight, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's already been raining a lot. Like I'm almost wet myself here. It's balls are gonna be slick. They're gonna be hard. Gonna be a lot of running tonight.
It is, and that's going to play right into Wapsie Valley's strength,
Yep.
and that's running the ball. Interesting, North Tama comes into this game with a lot of passing yards.
Oh yeah.
They're a passing team. Everything runs through their quarterback. So, huge advantage for Wapsie tonight. Game time temperatures will be about mid-60s. We're experiencing rain pretty much all evening. As long as it doesn't lightning, we'll be good for game time. Wapsie's coming into this game 3-1. They're coming off an impressive 19-0 road win over district rival North Butler. So Wapsie is now 2-0 on the season so far in district play. Their top offensive players, we'll start off with quarterback is Kanan Decker. He is 8 out of 23 so far this season with 156 yards, 1 thrown touchdown, and 2 interceptions. He's also the team's second leading rusher with 296 yards on 53 carries. Running back Trayton Sauerbry, he's a senior. He leads the team with 433 yards on 49 carries, and he's got 5 touchdowns so far this season. We're also going to see a lot of Hunter Curley at running back. He's a sophomore. He's got 204 yards on 34 carries so far this season. At wide receiver, the leading Wapsie receiver is Ian Bazinski. So far this year, he's got 4 receptions for 103 yards and 1 touchdown. On the defensive side, I believe we have a graphic for that on defense.
I think so. Just gotta see if we can get it here. I don't think it would be here.
Yep, that's it. Go ahead, overlay that.
Gotcha.
We'll clear the first one. There we go. That'll work.
That'll work. That looks to be our offense there.
Oh, is it our offense?
Well,
all right. Well, we'll go ahead and call them out. Who we have starting on the Wapsie offense?
Well, at quarterback, number 8, Kanan Decker, and at running back, number 2, Trayton Sauerbry. Fullback, number 20, Garrett Miller. Number 11, the number 1 receiver, Ian Bazinski. At wide receiver, number 24, Hunter Curley. At tight end, number 22, Drew Lansing. And big man up front at left tackle, Jake Shore. At left guard, number 56, Jackson Adair. At center, number 50, Tucker Latterberg. At right guard, number 74, Tanner Curley. And at right tackle, number 51, Brock Kleitch.
Now on defense, Wapsie is led on the defensive line by Jake Shore. He leads the team with 22 tackles. He's got 4.5 sacks so far this season, and he's got 8 tackles for losses. At linebacker, you'll see a lot of Tucker Latterberg. He's got 22.5 tackles. He's got 1.5 tackle for losses, and he's recovered 1 fumble so far this season. At defensive back, you're going to see a lot of Kanan Decker. He's got 21 tackles so far this season, 2 tackle for losses. And our leading interceptor is Trayton Sauerbry. He's got 4 interceptions so far this year.
Trayton's just an all-around player, offense and defense.
He certainly is. Now, North Tama Redhawks, they come into this game 2-2. They are 2-1 in district play. They are coming off of a big win over BCLUW, where they won 36-6, and they have won their last 2 games after starting the season 0-2. Their top offensive players at quarterback, everything pretty much goes through their quarterback. It's Colt Knack. He's a junior. He does a lot of passing. He's 44 out of 72 so far this season with 599 yards. He's got 5 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. He also leads the team with 222 rushing yards and 55 carries and 3 touchdowns. Also, we'll see at the Red Hawk in the backfield, they've got 2 running backs that they'll occasionally hand the ball off to. Gavin Rouse, he's a junior. He's got 74 yards so far this season on 25 carries with 1 touchdown. And then at running back, we'll see Tyrus Luker. He's a junior. He's got 55 yards on 14 carries so far this season and 2 touchdowns. He is also their leading receiver with 173 yards on 13 receptions, and he's also got 1 receiving touchdown. Otherwise, their other leading receiver is actually a tight end. It's Josh I think it's Dostal. Dostal, that's how I'm pronouncing that name. He leads the team with 210 yards with 11 receptions and 2 touchdowns. Now on defense, we're going to see on their defensive line, it's Ryan Hosek. He's a senior. He leads the team with 21. No, he doesn't lead the team with 21 tackles. He's got 4 tackle for losses and 1 fumble recovery. At linebacker, Gavin Roush is a junior. He leads the team with 35.5 tackles. 23 of them are solo, and he's got 4 tackle for losses. At linebacker, Josh Dostal. He's a junior, 14.5 tackles, 2.5 tackles for losses. He's also got 3 interceptions, which he's ran back for 65 yards and 2 touchdowns. On their top defensive players, let's see. Oh, I also mentioned for defensive back, Tyrus Luker. He's a junior. He's got 16 tackles so far and 11 solo tackles. So it should be an exciting game today. We're trying to, there we go.
I see a little bit of a thing in Wapsie Valley's offense that Tucker Latterberg's playing center tonight. Usually it's Tanner Curley, but Tanner Curley has switched to the right guard position that Tucker Latterberg played.
Number 22, Drew Lansing. At wide receiver, a senior, number 11, Ian Bazinski. At wide receiver, a sophomore, number 24, Hunter Curley.
All right, we're getting ready to play here soon. Right now, the PA announcer is announcing the Wapsie Valley lineup, and then we'll have the playing of the national anthem. In the meantime, check out Legacy Roofing of Iowa. Protect your largest investment with our reliable roofing and gutter services. If you want to make your roof last as long as possible, it is vital that you never put off a roof repair. Small issues with roofing can become big issues in a hurry. No matter how major or minor the repair you need, we are here to help. We offer roofing, contracting, storm damage repair, gutter replacement, and residential and commercial roofing. Call Mitch or Lou. Mitch's can be reached at 319-415-2472.
We'll take a break for the national anthem.
Post 552 of Fairbank. As we honor our nation and those who protect its freedoms and liberties with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you.
All right, we're getting ready for kickoff here. Also want to pay tribute to the rest of our sponsors for tonight's game. We've got Orrin Mutual Telephone Company. They've been serving the area since 1911. Orin Mutual Telephone Company is a modern, independently owned telephone company providing internet and telephone services to Orin, Iowa, and the surrounding rural area. Give them a call at 319-638-6006. Also, Reedland Telephone Cooperative. RTC is here to provide high-quality, superior service to you, the customer, by offering great customer service and the services you want and need to work and stay connected with family and friends. Reach out to them at 319-279-3375 or email manager@reedlandtelco.com.
On paper for North Tama, this game is going to both literally and figuratively slip through their fingers because not only is it raining, they have a very, very passing offense.
Yes.
And that's something that Wapsie Valley hasn't really seen, but as we said, it's raining. The balls are going to be slippery. So that's going to force them to run the ball, and that's what that's their specialty.
Right. Yeah, it's going to make them a one-dimensional team. It should. Passing is going to be very difficult in this weather. So we'll see how it affects their game. Everything is going to go through their quarterback. It has up to, so far this season anyway, Colt Knack. We have a coin toss going on in the field. Looks like the Red Hawks won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half.
Wapsie Valley is going to get the first chance to receive the ball here, see what they can make some magic happen. Officials are getting ready here. Wapsie Valley's huddling up, as well as North Tama. And there they go. They're taking the field for the opening kickoff.
Back to receive for the Warriors should be Trayton Sauerbry. He's their leading kickoff return. Usually Ian Bazinski's back there as well.
Looks like we're going with a different set here. Looks like we only have one person back. Nope. There goes Ian out there.
Here we go, fans lining up to kick it away for the Red Hawks.
Now, Ian Bazinski does have a kick return. That was a few weeks ago against Denver.
Okay. And Trayton is always dangerous when he gets his hands on the ball.
Absolutely. Is that an onside kick?
They're just going to pooch
it. Oh, no.
And fortunately, Wapsie was able to fall on it. So they'll start the possession at the 36-yard line.
That's something that Wapsie hasn't seen all year. It's just a onside kick there. They weren't ready for it, but they eventually recovered the ball.
And in this kind of weather, why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the slippery ball, you probably increase your odds of recovering one of those onside kicks. So first down and 10 for the Warriors at the 36-yard line. Decker is under center. He takes the snap.
It's Trayton Sauerbry over to the right side, and this doesn't look like he maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's quite blurry up here in the Wapsie Valley press box. There's rain on the window, so we can't see perfectly.
Yeah, I thought Keenan was under center, and he wasn't. He was in shotgun, actually, formation, which he is in now. Looks like Hunter Curley and Trayton Sauerbry are both in there in the game. He takes the snap. He's looking to pass. He does to the right-hand side, and I think it's incomplete.
Yeah, that ball, you can tell, is slippery. He was looking to put it right in his chest, and he just shorted it and went to his knees. Now it's third down and 10 here for the Warriors. Not where you want to be, but see if they can make something happen.
That pass was intended for Manny Hebner.
Two receivers out left for the Warriors. Decker in the shotgun.
Here's the snap. Oh, Decker's going to keep it and rush it right up the middle, and there's nothing to be gained.
On the QB keeper. Stop for no gain on the play by number 50.
North Tama's offense is doing really well. They're playing the run, which is actually a really good strategy for today's game.
Tackle was made by Tyler Popelka. He's a senior for the Red Hawks. So they're going to line up in punt formation.
Ball will be placed on the right hash. Here comes the big leg, Ackerman. This is, I think, his first game of the season, but he can boot this ball. Snap. And the kick. And there it goes.
Oh, it's
there
over their heads. It's going to roll. Hopefully they can get on it before. Yeah, and they do.
Nothing less than perfect.
The Red Hawks are going to start their offense deep in their own territory.
At about the 6-yard line.
Is that the 6? I can't see through these windows.
No, I'm just listening to Blake.
Oh, good. Okay. Good call. So it'll be interesting to see how the Red Hawks come out on offense. You know, like Riker mentioned earlier, they are a passing team. Most of their running is actually through their quarterback.
This is interesting. 5 receivers, and he's alone in the backfield.
He keeps the ball, rushes it up the middle for no gain.
At the design QB draw there, just no one in the backfield except expecting pass and just runs right up the gut.
Jake Shore was on the tackle for that one.
We've said that many, many times.
Yes, we'll be saying that a lot tonight, along with Tucker Ladderberg and Keenan Decker. Is it? Oh, yeah, it is kind of raining in. The quarterback takes a snap and he flips the ball to his running back, who does rush to the right side, closest to us. He'll get about 7 yards on the play. So that'll bring up second and a short 3.
Kind of off topic here, but we really needed this rain here in the valley because it has been dry.
Unfortunately, it's probably a little late for a lot of the crops.
Yep.
So 3rd down and 3. Red Hawks are in a shotgun formation. They've got 4 receivers spread out. He hands the ball off.
I don't think he got it.
I don't think so either.
Met by number 50, Tucker Ladderberg, and number 28, Chase Ackerman.
Can't make out the jersey number on the running back.
Brings up 4th down.
So it'll be 4th down and, well, maybe 2.
It looks like punt here, but only 2 yards to go. But they're deep in their own territory. See if they pull off a Dan Campbell versus the Chiefs.
That would be a very risky play to try to get it from here. And they do punt it. The low line drive.
Oh,
and
no.
It's a fumble.
And that's going to be North Tama. No, we did recover it. That's Kanan Decker on the recovery.
Kanan Decker got in there and recovered it for. Oh, no, he's pointing it toward the Red Hawks.
Red Hawks keep possession.
Well,
Kanan Decker came up with the ball, but they're going to mark it for the North Tama.
So now the Red Hawks have the ball on the 47-yard line. And that's going to be, chalk that up to the weather conditions. That's it's going to be slippery.
Doesn't look like many of the Warriors are wearing gloves out there. I mean, maybe that's common in the rain.
Forget who was back for the Warriors. Was that Trayton Sauerbrei? Was back
I think that was Hunter Curley.
Hunter Curley. Might have been just best for him to let that one go.
Yeah. Number 3, Jared Dvorak makes the reception for about 2-3 yards.
So they're sticking with their offense. Looks like they're coming out trying to pass the ball. It's 2nd down and 8 at the 49-yard line.
Ball will be placed on the left hash in the shotgun. No, he's under center. They all blend in with each other.
He pitches the ball to number 12, who fumbles it, and it kicks the ball back, and the Warriors are on it. Recovered by the Warriors. Number 14. Hunter Curley with the recovery.
That's
I
another
think
one.
Josh Lesticow was in there too, number 14.
That's another one where the ball's just too slippery. It tried to do the toss there, but just didn't have enough grip.
And as we pointed out in our pregame, they really don't do a lot of running. So
No, they don't.
It's probably taking them out of their comfort zone. So the Warriors hand the ball off.
Sauerbrei slips.
Trayton, he's not able to get his footing. So he stopped for no gain. May have lost a yard on that play. May have lost a couple of yards, actually.
No contact there on Trayton Sauerbrei. None of the defensive players even touched him, but just slips on the ground there.
Tackle was made by Cole Kinnack for the Red Hawks. Decker goes under center for the second down play. He hands the ball off to Sauerbrei, who gets up the middle and through. And he's got one man to beat, and he drags him down.
All the way down to the 11-yard line. Trayton Sauerbrei just refuses to go down, so he just doesn't. He's just unstoppable, to say the least.
Josh Dostal for the Red Hawks was the one making the tackle. He barely got a hold of him and was able to drag him down for a touchdown-saving tackle. Decker is back under center. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Miller
Takes
and
a snap.
Sauerbrei.
He hands the ball off to, I believe, Hunter Curley. I'm sorry, Garrett Miller on the carry. He gets about 4 yards. Gavin Roush is on the stop for the Red Hawks. Looks like they're doing a little tempo here. They're right back up to the line.
They do have another first down available here, but it's at the 1-yard line.
Is that Miller again?
Yeah, that is Garrett Miller. He maybe gets a yard.
Gain about 2. Bring up 3rd down and long 3, short 4.
Everyone says, I want to be in the press box. I want to be in the press box. You can't see much from up here. Like, you can see the 40, 50, and other 40-yard line, but other than that, it's not much to see.
Especially when the windows are wet.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Decker is back under center. And it looks like they're going to call a timeout. Timeout, Warriors. Give a shout out to Little Wapsie Communication. Their state-of-the-art fiber network is complete in Fairbank. Ready to serve your home or business with the fastest internet in town. For plans, pricing, and more information, call 319-279-3375. Also, Prime Capital Investment Advisors, Ashley Jones and Joe Harish with Prime Capital Investment Advisors. From opening your first Roth IRA to drawing on your hard-earned money in retirement, the team at Prime Capital Investment Advisors has the tools to accommodate. They are independent fee-based, oh boy, there's that word. How do you pronounce that? Fiduciaries. And put honesty and transparency above all else. Best of all, they bleed black and gold. For information, contact Ashley at 319-269-7143. Go Warriors. Hands the ball off, up the middle, and through for a touchdown.
Trayton Sauerbrei once again that just refuses to get tackled, just breaks all the tackles. From the looks of it up here, North Tama just needs to get lower on their tackles. Got to go for the waist, go for the knees. They're trying to shoulder tackle, and our coach always says that never works.
I'm okay with how they're tackling. That is Trayton Sauerbrei's 6th touchdown on the season. And it looks like they are lining up to kick the field goal. Is that Tucker?
No, that's Chase Ackerman.
Chase Ackerman. It had been Tucker, hadn't it?
Yeah, it has. Chase was hurt the last few games, and I think this is the first one of the season.
Got it.
Or at least that's what he told me in the hallway.
Looks like we got a procedure penalty on the Warriors. That'll back up the kick about 5 yards.
The Warriors will retry the point.
So that'll make this kick a little more interesting.
I still think he got it. I mean, he boots it through there every time.
And the kick is up, and I don't know if it was blocked or it didn't get. He didn't get under it.
Yeah. there's a million different things that could have happened on that. It could have got blocked. It could have just been slippery or a bad hold. Just a bunch of things, but you can never tell from up here.
Anyway, that'll make our score Wapsie 6, Redhawks 0. And by the way, the Prime Capital Investment Advisors, if you mention this ad, you get a complimentary second opinion meeting. Absolutely free. So give Ashley a call at 319-269-7143. Thank you to all our sponsors. They're the ones that are help making this possible. The live broadcast, they pay the online fees that we have to incur in order to be able to broadcast. The equipment that we have, all paid for thanks to our sponsors.
Chase Ackerman here is going to kick it off for the Warriors after their 6 points.
Can't quite make out the numbers. Who's back for the Redhawks?
That's a nice kick there.
It is. The Redhawk takes the ball, and he brings it over the 20-yard line. Make that the 30-yard line.
All of the Wapsie Valley defense subs in, and here we go.
So it's first down and 10 to the 33-yard line. Kanak is in shotgun formation this time. 2 receivers closest to us.
Oh.
But he keeps the ball up the middle. Doesn't look like he got anywhere.
Number 7 had the ball, but I don't know.
That'd be Gavin Roush. And who got the tackle?
Number 52, that'll be Jake Shore.
Okay. I'll let you announce it this time. Jake Shore is a beast on the defensive line
To
for
say
the
the
Warriors.
least.
So we got second down and 11. He's back to pass. No, he's going to keep it and tuck it. He didn't have anywhere to go.
How about that?
We'll call that a quarterback sack. 3 of them. Jake Shore.
Jake Shore, Jackson Adair, and Garrett Miller.
Okay.
Tucker Latterberg.
It's a good thing we got Blake standing next to us making
Yeah.
these corrections.
Yeah, I didn't think it was Jackson Adair because I can see him on the sideline right now signaling to us and it wasn't him.
He's like, hey, I'm down here. All right. I believe it's third down now. The scoreboard has still got second down.
Third down, 17
Long ways
yards
to
to
go.
go.
He's back to pass, Kanak, and under some pressure, he gets the ball off. He just throws it up there. It's tipped up in the air by Trayton Sauerbrei, I believe. Is that number 2?
Yep.
He leads the team in interception, and he almost had another one there. So he'll head back in punt formation.
Another 3 and out for the Warriors. That's just great defense.
You know, the Warriors have been strong defensively all year. 3 of their 4 games have been shutouts. The only point they gave up any points was the one we don't want to talk about.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say not.
I believe they're a Class 2A team, right?
Yeah.
That punt, that snap was high, but he was able to get it off, and this time they're just going to let it roll. Smart move by the Wapsie returnman. So that'll put the ball at the Warrior 44-yard line, be first and 10 from there.
Wapsie Valley offense, see if they can get rolling here. Has not even attempted a pass yet. Or yes, he has. He's 0 for 1. One of them tried to get a little curl to Manny Huebner, but just couldn't hold it in.
So he is in shotgun formation. He takes the ball, and he's going to keep it. He's going to go right up the middle, and he's going to get some good chunk of yards there for about 7 yards.
Even with the wet grass, his cleats are going to work today. You know, he's still agile. He's still moving out there.
I think we're going to see a lot of running in between the tackles because that's just the
For
best
sure.
way to pick up yards in these conditions. Any sweeps or, pitches out to the outside are going to be risky. We've already seen one fumble by the Red Hawks. Well, it's 2nd and 2. This time he hands the ball off. Right up the middle is Trayton Sauerbrei.
I
And
think
he's going to
that
get the
one
first down.
I think that one might come back. I think that's going to be holding on the Warriors.
Oh, there's a flag on the play? Oh boy. I still don't see the flag. Where is it?
They picked it up. I think
Oh, face mask on the Red Hawks.
Oh, so that did go well.
So add some yards to that play.
He threw it. The ref threw it right into the backfield. So
Okay.
I didn't know if it was,
Usually that's a hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
1st and 10 Warriors. At the Red Hawks, 35.
So there's our famous Wapsie Valley first down call. Made famous by Tom Jones. If you're listening, Tom, there's a plug for you.
We gave him a whole history lesson last time.
He did, but nobody was listening to it because we had very few live.
He made a guest appearance in North Butler doing it.
Oh, did he make a guest appearance? Tom did?
Blake's telling us from our right side that Tom came back and did it in the North Butler game.
That's great, Tom. He's been doing that for years, ever since my oldest daughter was a cheerleader, which was back in, 2005, 2004. And he probably was doing it well before then as well. And Blake Boer has kind of kept that tradition as the PA announcer. At any rate, we've got 2nd down and 8. In motion is number 34, but he hands the ball up the middle.
That's Trayton Sauerbrei up the middle. Gets a solid amount of yardage.
About 4 yards, I believe.
28-yard line.
So it's 3rd down and 4 at the 28-yard line. I'm guessing we're in 4-down territory here, so I would expect another running play here. If they don't get it, I think they'd go for it. I don't think they're kicking field goals in this. Decker is in shotgun formation. He takes the snap, hands the ball off to Sauerbrei. He goes up the middle and through for a few yards. Not sure if he's got enough for the first down or not.
It's close.
They're calling. They're moving the chains. So that'll give the Warriors another Wapsie Valley
First down.
Tom, if you're not listening, you're missing out. You'd be loving this.
Come out here and watch the Warrior watch.
Oh, I mean, he might be.
I mean, between quarters, we got about 1:20 left. If you want to give him the history lesson again, not many people were watching last time.
I kind of did. Yeah, he's been doing that he's the one that started it. So that ball's handed off up the middle. It was either Curley or Miller. I didn't catch the number. Is it Miller?
Number 20, Garrett Miller.
So he'll pick up about 5 yards.
Inside 1 minute to play here in the first quarter.
Ian Baziski comes into the game, and he's going to line up on the far side of the formation. I'm sorry, closest to us. Well, that's Manny Hebner. No, it's Ian.
Right up the gut.
They're going to keep it on the ground, run it up the middle.
Miller again, the ball carrier.
And that would be Miller again, Garrett Miller. I don't think he's got enough for a first down. So that'll bring up 3rd down and a short 2, long 1.
I think this guy's on the 15.
3rd down and 1 for the Warriors.
And again, we're probably talking 4-down territory here.
They're going to let the clock run out here in the first quarter. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Wapsie Valley leads 6-0 over North Tama.
Quarter, our score, Wapsie Valley 6, North Tama 0.
So we'll take a break here for just a moment while we get ready for the second quarter. Like Riker said, we're up 6-0. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, we're back live here. We've flipped the field. The Warriors are now heading toward the south end zone. Decker is going to go under center in I formation. And he drops the ball. He's just going to get under it.
I think that brings up 4th down and
yeah, it is. It's
another yard
down.
to go.
Probably be about 4th and 2. I fully expect the Warriors to go for it from this down and distance.
4th down and 1 for the Warriors.
So here we go, 4th down. Decker's under center. Here's the snap. Hands the ball off to Sauerbrei, who gets up the middle and then on the left-hand side, and looks like he's going to be gone for a Warrior touchdown.
Trayton Sauerbrei has 2 on the day, and it's looking like he might have more.
That was an excellent move. He started up the middle and then cut to his left and was able to find an opening on the outside and got the ball to the end zone.
He's just so fast. No one can stop him. He just breaks tackles and doesn't stop running.
So they're going to line up to try the extra point again. And this will be Chase Ackerman. The hold is down. The kick is up and good.
He might have had that from 40.
He got a hold of that one. So that'll make our score Wapsie 13, Red Hawks 0.
I think we need to give a shout out to our, not only just our Wapsie Valley cheerleaders, but the student section. It might be raining, it might be muddy, it might be dirty, but still coming out here supporting the Wapsie Valley football team.
And you know, I want to give a shout out to the whole senior class. They paid a tribute last week at the North Butler game to their fallen teammate, Carson McGrain.
Yep.
And what I like about that is that whole class has just embraced Carson McGrain, and it's Live Like Carson. I'm sure that's had a big impact on you as you've kind of come up through the school years.
Oh, for sure.
And it was just neat to see. They brought out his jersey onto the field, and
you could still see it here on the. You could see it on the bench, sideline there, number 55.
They keep it on the sideline. Yep.
You can see it here from the broadcast.
They did dedicate that game to Carson. So here's the kick. It's a line drive that's going to get to the 15, and it's going to be ran back to about the 30.
Somewhere around there. We'll go with that.
There's just a whole mesh of players in there. They couldn't see the yard line.
Man on the play by number 23, Carver Share.
So Carver Shares made tackle on that play. Want to get his name called out. So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He hands the ball off.
Ooh. Just
and there's
pummeled
no
in the
place
backfield.
to go. The defensive line is just dominating the line of scrimmage right now. Loss of about 4 yards on the play.
3 yards on the play, 2nd down and 13.
That's a long 3 yards. It's okay, we'll call it 2nd and 13. I'm always off like by 1 yard. So 2nd and 13 at the 25-yard line. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. He's got plenty of time. He's going to take off with it. Runs up the middle where there's a host of Warriors to meet him. But he's going to get some yardage on that play. That would be Colt Knack. Tucker Latterberg made the play for the Warriors. So that'll make the down and distance 3rd down and 8.
I think Jake Shore already has like 4 to 5 tackles or in this game, and that's just for anyone really good.
He's going to get a half a tackle on that one. Tucker Latterberg getting the other half. So here we go. 3rd down and 8. The 30-yard line. Here's the snap. He drops back to pass. He's looking. He throws the ball up there, and it's caught I believe the tight end on that play.
Yeah, he's just in the flats. Had a blocker out in front of him, but doesn't get enough for the first down. And
That'd be
now
Gavin Roush.
it's 4th down and about 1 or 2 yards to go.
A 7-yard gain on the play brings up 4th down and 1.
They're lined up in punt formation,
Kinda.
but this could be interesting.
There's nobody back for the Warriors. They are
It
going
is
to
a
punt it.
punt.
It's a pooch punt. And the ball's going to drop at about the 28, and it's going to roll back to about the 20-yard line.
To the 21-yard line, where Wapsie Valley will take over.
So about 50 yards on that punt.
10.
Of course, the Warriors didn't have anybody back to return it, so they just allowed it to roll. But the Warriors will take possession 1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line. And there's going to be a timeout by the Red Hawks.
The way the rain is moving, it looks like it's coming straight down, but it's blowing in towards us.
But this gives me an opportunity to give another shout out to Legacy Roofing of Iowa. Protect your largest investment with our reliable roofing and gutter services. If you want to make your roof last as long as possible, it is vital that you never put off a roof repair. Small issues with roofing can become big issues in a hurry. No matter how major or minor the repair you need, we are here to help. We offer roofing, contracting, storm damage repair, gutter replacement, and residential and commercial roofing. Call Mitch at 319-415-2472 or Lou at 319-415-5547. Thank you for being a Wapsie Valley Warrior sponsor. So again, we've got 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Looks like Decker is going under center. He takes the snap and looks like he's going to keep it. Might have been an option play there. Oh, he yanks off the other direction.
If he gets some yardage here, then that's just impressive in itself.
I don't think he will, though. Typically, when you reverse yourself on an option play and go the opposite direction, there's no blockers out there for you.
No. It's where speed and breaking tackles comes into play.
You're relying totally on your own speed. So this will make the play 2nd and 14.
2nd down and 14 for the Warriors.
Again, like we mentioned earlier, any running to the outside is going to be difficult. So here's a handoff to Trayton, who gets the ball up the middle, and he's not going to get anywhere.
Trayton Sauerbry on the carry. A gain of 1 on the play.
We'll call it a gain of 1.
There are things about rainy days that are a plus. This is where, like, rainy days have a game inside of the game. Like, there's a football game going on, but like they say, like, pitcher and catcher, there's a game going on. But it's also center and QB. If you got that connection with each other, then this is easy stuff. But if it's don't have that communication, then this could be fumbled snaps.
And here's the ball driven right up the middle, and Trayton's gone. There's nobody going to catch him. He gets right up the middle. I don't see any flags on the field.
Oh, no. Go moving. He got there. Oh, my gosh. He landed
flipped
bad.
Over. Oh, he didn't quite make it. I didn't think anybody was able to catch Trayton.
I think he slowed down a bit just because I think he got it.
So that'll give the Warriors a 1st down inside the 5-yard line. Can you see the yard line?
Inside the 1.
Inside the 1?
Got about an inch and a half to go.
I'm glad you can see that inch and a half from clear up here. I certainly can't.
See if they can finish the drive. Just give it to Sauerbry. Just let him get that pride, extra yard, extra touchdown.
You know, we haven't called Hunter Curley's number yet. Is he
no, we haven't.
We've been seeing a lot of Garrett Miller, so it might just be a keeper. It might just be a sneak here.
Yeah. Wapsie Valley in the I formation.
So here's the play.
They gave it to Sauerbry.
Who's up the middle, he's in. Touchdown, Warriors.
Could have done that with his eyes closed.
So is that his 3rd touchdown?
That is. if you got him on your fantasy team this week, then you'll be good.
His fantasy team. Yes, we've got high school fantasy football. That is his 8th, I believe his 8th touchdown. I'm looking it up here. Yes, it is his 8th touchdown this season. No, that's just rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's also, I think, got one on interception return as well.
The rain is picking up a lot, and you can hear it too. Oh, I think it was blocked, yeah.
But the kick is no good. So that'll keep our score, Wapsie Valley 19, Red Hawks 0.
The rain is coming down. We haven't seen any lightning or thunder yet. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, it's coming down pretty hard.
With the small break, I'd like to give another shout out to Oren Mutual Telephone Company, serving the area since 1911. Oren Mutual Telephone Company is a modern, independently owned telephone company providing internet and telephone services to Oren, Iowa, and the surrounding rural area. Give them a call at 319-638-6006. Again, that's 319-638-6006.
Warriors will line up to kick it away. Doing the kicking, number 28, Chase Ackerman.
Well, Chase Ackerman is going to do the kickoff here for the Warriors. And here's the kick.
That's a nice kick. Slippery ball. Oh,
And
he finds a hole on the
He
outside.
does find a hole.
All the way down to the 42-yard line.
That'd be Luker, Tyrus Luker on the return for the Red Hawks.
It looks like he was going to go right up the gut, but then he just cuts it outside on the last minute, and no Warriors were there to recover it fast enough.
So first down and 10 from their own 42-yard line. They are in shotgun formation.
I don't know if you can see the rain on the broadcast, but it's coming down very hard.
Oh, that ball was almost picked off.
That was
Number
Josh
14.
Lystico.
He would have been gone.
Oh, yeah. He, on any other day, he would have had that. It's just the rain is affecting everyone.
That pass was intended for Tyrus Luker.
Second down and 10 for the Red
He's
Hawks.
a junior for the Red Hawks. That'll bring up second down and 10.
Second down, 10 yards to go for North Tama. In the shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield.
Here's the snap. And the Kanak is going to keep it. He's going to rush over to the right side for a short gain.
Met by number 50, Tucker Latterberg.
We'll give credit to Tucker Latterberg on the tackle for that one.
Down and 10.
Looks like he got about 2 yards, so that'll bring up third down and 10. Oh, wait, no, that would be no gain, right? Or was it second and 12? I don't remember.
All that I know that it's third and 10.
Third and 10. Let's just say that. So we've got 3 receivers lined up closest to us here.
Looks to be trips left, rolls out left. Doesn't find anyone.
And he's going to be met
tackled.
by
Ooh.
3 or 4 different Warriors.
45-yard line.
I see number 52 on the.
Jake Shore drew
I see Jake Shore. I see Tucker Latterberg.
yeah.
I see Chase Ackerman. I'm so lucky I go to the school. I don't even know them by their numbers.
do.
I know them by their names.
Well, you've got their jersey number memorized. That
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah.
for the Red Hawks.
I'm sitting here trying to look them up while you're just saying them.
And Curley back deep to receive.
So this will bring up a punt formation on 4th and 7. The kick is up,
It's high
and it's probably
And
going to go
it's
out of bounds.
into the
See
track.
where they mark that. The official is going up to 25,
Still
to the
walking up
30.
there.
35, about
There we go.
35-yard line is where the Warriors will start.
At the 35-yard line, Wapsie Valley takes over first down and 10.
He walked for about 15 yards, and we were all wondering when he was going to stop, but he eventually does at the 35-yard line.
And he started in the middle of the field for some reason.
Yeah.
Usually one of the referees will stand back and he'll line it up.
Yep.
So under center is Decker. He takes a snap, hands the ball up the middle to Sauerbrei, who
Fights all the way down for 9 yards.
he moves to his left. He gets about 10 yards on that play.
They don't think the chains are going to move. Oh, yes, they do.
So that's another Wapsie Valley.
First down. You know, I should just say stuff that's not actually happening. I said he got 9 yards, he gets 10 yards. Not a first down, he gets a first down. Wapsie Valley will not score a touchdown on this play.
You know, this would sound a lot better if we had Zach on the mic. we don't even have a headset for you. Sorry, Zach. So that's another 7-yard gain. Who ran the ball on that one? I missed it.
I think it was Sauerbrei. Or Zach's telling me it's Miller, Garrett Miller. Yeah, it was definitely Miller.
Miller.
We're having whole conversations up here.
We're missing who has the ball. And that is Trayton Sauerbrei. He's going to be met in the backfield for no gain. Might have lost about a yard on that.
Third down, 4 yards to go.
Give the credit to Chaz Hall for the Redhawks on the tackle.
I hope cross country doesn't plan to do anything this weekend because the track's going to be soaked.
It is. So it's 3rd down and 4 at the Redhawk 49-yard line. Under center is Decker. He gives the ball to, is that Miller again?
That is Miller. And he just lowers his shoulders, braces himself, and gets about 3.
Got really close to the first down marker. So interesting decision here for the Warriors. They're up 19-0.
4 yards on the play, brings up 4th down.
The defense has been dominant, so yeah, they're going to go for it. This makes sense.
Yep. Wapsie Valley and I formation, 1 yard to go. Not even a full yard.
Here's a snap.
Right
Hands
up
the ball
middle.
up to Miller, who gets around to the left side, and he
gosh.
might be gone. No, he's tackled by the safety.
At about the 25, 23-yard line.
What's the number for the Redhawk? Can't make it out. I can still see him, but
Number 12, maybe?
that'd be Lucas. Yeah, that'd be Tyrus Luker. That's probably right, too. Because he's one of the defensive backs for the Redhawks.
Yep.
So 1st down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's the snap, and this time Decker is going to keep it, and he's not going to get very far. He's met by a host of Redhawk defenders. I see them pull off number 5. That would be Josh Dostal. No gain on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 10.
The thing about North Tama is that they all wear the same thing. Like Wapsie, you can tell Ian Bazinski's got a knee brace on. Garrett Miller got tights on. You can just tell by that, but he just got nothing. So you just got to go completely off of numbers.
Here's the snap. Hand the ball off to Sauerbrei. Gets a minimal gain. Might have gotten a yard. That'll bring up 3rd down and 9. Well, do you think we'll see a pass here? 3rd down and 9.
Well, this is something that the Wapsie Valley offensive, or I don't know where I'm going, but the Wapsie Valley coaches need to just, trust their gut here. Sauerbrei's been working a lot. 0 for 1 on passing on the day, but the running game's working. But there is a pass.
And it's tipped up to himself, and I think he caught it.
Drew Lansing.
Drew Lansing with the catch.
Tips it to himself. He says, "I'll take that," and falls on the ground.
So that'll give the Warriors another Wapsie Valley.
First down.
Go ahead, Zach. Get in there. We've got Zach Bavers up here with us. He's normally in the marching band for the Warriors, but I believe they're not able to perform tonight, right? So he's up here helping us with the computer. And
Zach says that he'll join at halftime. He usually does anyway.
here's a handoff to Miller, and he might got through. He did for a touchdown. So that's another Wapsie Valley touchdown, making our score 25-0.
This is what I like to see, Wapsie Valley sharing the ball
Yeah.
to other.
That's our first non-Sauerbrei touchdown.
We are in the first half. Wapsie Valley is on their own for 50 points on the game, if we're doing mathematics
snap.
correctly. Whoa, what are we?
It was a fumbled snap, so he picked the ball up and tried to throw it into the end zone, and it fell incomplete.
That was interesting.
It was. I think he fumbled the snap, so that's where they usually have a word like fire or something that tells the receiver eligible players to go out for a pass. So while we have a break in the action, let me give a shout out to Reedland Telephone Cooperative. RTC is here to help provide high quality, superior service to you, the customer, by providing great customer service and the services you want and need to work and stay connected with friends and family. Reach out to them at 319-279-3375 or email manager@reedlandtelco.com.
Here's Chase Ackerman, takes his steps for the kickoff. Realistically, the last kickoff before the half. Wapsie Valley will kick off again in the second half.
Here's the kick, and it's up, and it's going to land about the 15-yard line. The Red Hawk will take the ball and bring it across the 25, and that's where he's met by a host of Warriors. We got number 1 on that. Looks like Dallas Tissue. No,
I don't
Blake
know.
didn't catch him, but there's number 1 was in on that tackle. Gives me an opportunity to say his name.
Also, Braden Strotman, I heard Blake say. He's the homecoming king.
At their own 26-yard line.
So 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Here's the snap.
Oh.
And he's looking downfield.
Intercepted!
And
That's Andrew Teat! Andrew Teat with an interception.
Connects pass picked off by number 63, Andrew T.
He was just sneaking up there just to jump in front of him, pick the ball off, and bam.
He did. He made a very good read on it. He was standing about 5 yards behind the receiver, and he seen that ball. He read the quarterback's eyes, and he just ran right up and cooked the ball away from the receiver. And with 31 seconds left, we might see another score here.
I'm sure they're going to try.
Decker's under center. He
Run,
rushes out to the
Kanan.
left.
Oh,
He
gosh.
gets through. How did he get through that? He might be gone. He's
Hey,
pulled down at about
at
the
the
1 or 2 yard
one.
line. The Warriors will call a timeout to preserve clock.
The Wapsie Valley offensive and defensive coordinators got to feel like geniuses today.
So let me give a shout out to Little Wapsie Communication. Their state-of-the-art fiber network is complete in Fairbank, ready to serve your home or business with the fastest internet in town. For plans, pricing, and more information, call 319-279-3375. Again, that's 319-279-3375. Thank you for being a Wapsie Valley sponsor.
Zach up here is jamming to the music. Wapsie Valley student section and cheerleaders are doing some chants, which you always love to hear at Wapsie Valley football games.
They're doing that pump it up cheer,
Yep.
which is always popular with the student section. Feel free to follow along, Riker, if you know the cheer.
Oh, I do know the cheer, but I think it's ending.
All right. right, first down at the 3-yard line. Decker is under center. He takes a snap. Oh, it's a fumbled snap, so he just falls on it.
What are they going to do here? They're going to call timeout, looks like.
And I believe that's their final timeout.
I think you're correct.
Timeout, Warriors. Their third and final timeout of the half.
So we'll take a quick timeout as well. We'll be back here in just a moment. Yeah, that video we had at the opening. All right, yep. All right, we're back live. 17 seconds left in the first half. The Warriors have the ball at the 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, and it's another fumbled snap.
A fumble on the play.
I got
And this time, I think the Red Hawks got it.
By the Red Hawks.
So that scoring opportunity goes nowhere. But the Warriors are still up 25-0.
Let's see if the North Tama is going to try to drive down or just throw it up and try to score. Or they just take a knee and end the half.
On their own 3-yard line, I can't see them on their. Yeah, I can't see them doing much.
Yeah,
Actually, they're on their 5-yard line.
that gives them a little bit of breathing
Yeah,
room.
they're
That's
just
going to
take
be
a
a knee.
knee. And that's going to do it for our first half. The Warriors are going to go into halftime with a 25-0 lead. Folks, we'll be back for the second half here in just a moment. Enjoy this new Wapsie Valley commercial that was made by one of our own students. Can't think of his name off the top of my head.
Garrett Barnes.
Garrett Barnes, thank you. So roll it. We'll be back here in a few minutes. Mute that. All right, folks. Hey, I'm joined up here in the broadcast booth by Zach Bavers, who is our host of our new podcast, The Talk of the Tribe.
Yeah,
Zach, how's it been going?
it's been going good. We have 12 episodes up, so sorry, I'm getting advice from Blake over here. No, we got 12 episodes up on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts. Really? Yeah, 12 episodes up, Apple, Google Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you can find podcasts or shows, it's there, ready to watch. So it talks about all things Wapsie Valley. We've had football coaches, we have Dwayne Foster on it. We've had some athletes with Jalen May and Peyton and Anna Curley. There we go. Figured it out. We've had them on. We're planning to get some more athletes on. We're planning to get some more coaches on as we get closer to wrestling and basketball season, and we're getting really close to kind of this bigger season, bigger picture of what we want to do for it. It's slowly growing. So.
Right. And right now you're just you're doing an audio. At some point we'll probably transition to video, so that way we can see your lovely face, right?
Okay, I've gotten a lot of people asking me why we haven't switched to video yet for it. Main reason is we kind of just sit in a small little caved-in room and talk for an hour, so it's not that.
And the last one you did by yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, the 12th one was all by myself, and I've had to do that from time to time. This kid is gone all the time, so I did the Austin Shepherd episode by myself, and I did just a free talk episode by myself. So, yeah, I'm excited. I love doing it. So.
And why are you doing this?
Mainly it's to publicize what goes on here in Wapsie Valley.
Yep.
Not a lot of people, they see the stuff that happens on the field or on the court or all that kind of stuff on the mat, but they don't get a look into what happens off the field, off the mat, off the court. And that's kind of our job is, we're giving you recaps if you weren't at the game or if you didn't catch it on the live stream, and just kind of a recap and just kind of a refresher.
But talk about your long-term goals as well.
My plan is to pursue this as a career. I want to go to college for this kind of profession, and then my hypothetical dream here is to go to work for ESPN or like a Fox.
That'd be cool. And this is a great place to start. So, folks, support Zach Bavers, support Riker, as they're both doing the voice of Talk of the Tribe podcast.
And then
and don't we have an official name now for the Warrior Network?
Yeah, the Warrior Watch.
The Warrior Watch. So it's all brought to you live on the Warrior. Well, not live, but it's streamed for you on the Warrior Watch that you can find on YouTube.
And Riker, you want to hop on for a second?
I'll pass this off to Riker so they can finish up.
So, if you haven't heard yet, we do have a second podcast. It's called the Dog Pound Podcast. It's a podcast with me and Riker still.
Where did you get that name?
Yeah, my nickname is the Big Dog. So, yeah, Dog Pound, Big Dog makes sense. But it's a podcast that kind of gets away from the Wapsie Valley umbrella, or sort of say. It's kind of we talk about college football, the NFL, and kind of everything happening in the sports world. And
things that Blake won't allow us to say on the Talk of the Tribe
podcast, because we're forced to talk about Wapsie Valley stuff. But
if you want to hear our true opinions, then you can.
Shocker, talking about Wapsie Valley stuff on a Wapsie Valley channel. Sorry.
Blake, you have your own job.
Yeah, stick to the PA.
It's always us two versus him. It's funny.
Alrighty, but we appreciate your guys' support. Come support us. Listen to it. Give us a follow, all that kind of stuff. Rate us 5 stars, subscribe, and all that stuff.
Rate us 5 stars.
We thank you for listening, and we hope you guys go out and listen. We'll get you back to the game. We have T-minus 2 minutes till the end of halftime, so we'll be right back after this.
All right, football fans, we are back live, getting ready for the second half. The Warriors have come back out on the field. They've done their stretches. So have the Red Hawks, and we're ready to go. Riker, what are your thoughts on that first half? Are you still chewing on that cheeseburger?
Well, the cheeseburger is very, very good. I will say that. But something that I kind of noticed at the end of the half was we had 2 fumbled snaps. And that's something that you don't want to go into the half thinking about, but it's something that you got to have in the way back of your mind. Like, do we stay in the I formation? Do we go to shotgun? Or, what do we do? Where do we go from here?
I've noticed that we've seen a lot of Keenan Decker under center, and that's unusual. Usually he's in the shotgun, and I wonder if that's just to help with that transfer of the ball from the center to the quarterback. But here we go. They are lined up. Chase Ackerman is ready for the kickoff. He is lining the ball on the tee.
So Blake messed up, and we can't see the clock anymore.
And here we go. Kick is up, and it's a line drive. Oh,
Whoa.
It gets away from their return guy. He picks it up, and he's going to be smothered by.
Oh, my goodness. They're hitting hard.
Did you catch his number? He's run.
I don't, but there's flags late. Late flags. I don't know. What was that for?
What's his number? Number 9?
I can't see.
Personal foul on the Warriors.
Oh,
Must
really?
be for a little bit of celebration is what I'm guessing. So they'll march off 15 yards. So that'll put the ball at, well, it's past the 20, about the 23.
Somewhere around there. Next time you come to a Wapsie Valley game, you should definitely check out the concessions because it's good. Very good.
Little funny story here. Right before we came on, Riker just took a bite into his cheeseburger, and I said, and I hit him in the stomach. And said, "Hey, let's go!" And he about choked on his burger.
Well, I was just ready to throw the headset on and start talking. It scares me.
So it's first down and 10 at the 27-yard line. I'm sorry, second down and 5. I'm going by the scoreboard. I can't hardly see what's on the field. So Knecht is going to go under center. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off. He runs the ball up the middle for about a 2-yard gain.
You cannot see anything from up here. I'm trying to see who making tackles, and just the water's getting in my way.
So that brings up, I believe, third down and 5. So Knecht is lined up in the shotgun. He motions his receiver to the right, and he throws it over to him. And he's going to get about a 3-yard gain. He's about 2 yards short of first down.
Tackled by Hunter Curley and Andrew Teat.
And that'd be Gavin Roush on the carry. It looked like a backwards pass, so it's technically a run.
Blake says that he doesn't like ketchup, but that's just weird to me. I've been a ketchup lover all my life.
So it'll be I guess they gave him a first down on that. So it's first and 10. And it's a quarterback keeper. He's going to be met by a host of Warriors. Let's see number 14 in on that play. That's Josh Lastico. Who else was in on that?
Chase Ackerman, Trenton Sauerbrei was in there, and just a bunch of Warriors pushing him back.
So the scoreboard says second down and 39. I think it's second and 5. Second and 5 at the 38-yard line. Under center goes Knecht. He hands the ball off. The running back goes right up the middle for no gain.
Good defense there by Wapsie Valley.
That'd be Tyrus Luker on the carry for the Red Hawks.
Andrew T, I think, with the first one to him. Andrew T, not the tallest, but he is aggressive, and he is big, and he just tackles them. Just so makes it look so easy.
So 3rd down and 5. They've got split wide receivers on both sides, but they're going to hand the ball off up the middle. And he's met by a host of Warriors. The whole defensive line converged on the running back.
Just
Give
not
some
a lot
credit
of
to
running.
Garrett Miller. I see Jake Shore. His number 52 is in there.
Tucker Latterberg was in there.
4 yards on the play, 4th down and 9.
So it makes it 4th down and 9. They're in punt formation.
Going against the wind. Against the wind here.
And there's the snap. There's the kick. It's up. Kind of a line drive kick.
That's Decker. Decker finds a
takes
hold
the
of
ball,
the
and
outside.
he gets over the 50, across the 45, into Red Hawk territory, taken down at the 42-yard line, where the Warriors will set up 1st and 10.
Where Wapsie Valley will take over 1st down and 10.
Are you sports betting?
No.
Shane pulled out his phone. Oh,
And Trayton Sauerbrei is gone. Run right up the middle.
he's single-handedly giving me
Be his
a win in
fourth?
fantasy.
Be his 4th of the day.
Something like that, yeah.
With the first play, 41-yard touchdown run.
We should add a graphic to the bottom right of the screen, the Trayton touchdown counter. We're at 4 right now.
James Ackerman lining up for the extra point attempt.
Here's Ackerman. Try to get another point here for the Warriors.
And
PAT.
kick is up, and that one looks good.
Kick is
And that's good. So that'll make our score Wapsie 32,
7:56 remaining in the third.
Red Hawks 0.
Wapsie Valley executing offense and defense just like the first half. Looks like they're back to their old ways.
While we have a moment, another thank you to another one of our sponsors, Prime Capital Investment Advisors. Ashley Jones and Joe Harris with Prime Capital Investment Advisors. From opening your first Roth IRA to drawing on your hard-earned money in retirement, the team at Prime Capital Investment Advisors has the tools to accommodate. They are independent fee-based fiduciaries and put honesty and transparency above all else. Best of all, they bleed black and gold. Mention this ad and get a complimentary second opinion meeting. Call Ashley at 319-269-7143. Again, that's 319-269-7143.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors that sponsor. Here's Warrior Watch. We appreciate you for sponsoring.
That kick is, boy, that went over his head. That's a good kick there.
Oh,
He's
my
going to pick
gosh.
the ball up at about the 2-yard line,
Oh,
or they go into the end zone.
when
So
was the
they'll-
last time you had a touchback?
It doesn't happen very often, not at high school. So that'll put the ball at the 20-yard line.
Red Hawks will start their drive. First
Also want to
down
give a
and
shout out to my company, Access Systems. If you're in need of internet, phone, copiers, printers, we do it all for technology at Access Systems. Feel free to give me a call at 563-277-0064. I've also been sponsoring Wapsie Valley Sports. So Knack goes under center. He hands the ball off to the running back, who fights up the middle for a gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards on that play.
It'll be 2nd and 6 here for the Warriors.
That'd be a short 6.
7 minutes, 23 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Second down and 5 for the Red Hawks.
North Tama has the ball in the under center.
And he hands the ball off again. He goes right up the middle. Looks like he's got a first down. That would be, well, I don't see his number 17 on my sheet. Maybe I got his number wrong. But that's a 7-yard gain, but it'll give the Red Hawks a first down at about the 32-yard line.
Red Hawks at their own 32.
Back under center is Kanak. He hands the ball off for a short gain this time. Met by the Warrior defensive line. Looked like we had our well-known Jake Shore in on that tackle.
Oh, yeah. We say his name a lot, that's for sure.
It looks like the Red Hawks zip it off for us, will you?
Just take a washcloth, you'll be fine. Yeah. Just climb out there, it's fine.
Tackle made by number 61, Jonah Frost.
If you break something, we'll just say that it was Shane's idea.
Yeah. It's third down and 6 at the 36-yard line. This is a pass play, and he's met by, who is that?
I think that's definitely the right end.
Pass reception. Tackle made by number 28,
Chase
Chase Ackerman.
At this point, half of it's just listening to Blake.
For a loss on the play. You're not going to reach that, Zach.
Zach actually tried to reach that. I'm quite surprised.
So that brings up fourth down and 9. They're in punt formation. Low snap, but he gets it off. Line drive kick. And their Warriors are going to let that one roll to about the 33-yard line, where the Warriors will set up first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
I gave Zach my cheeseburger. I was getting distracted.
Okay. I thought you were going to take a bite of it again, and that's when I was going to say something to you. All right, first and 10. Decker is under center. No, he's in shotgun formation. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He throws it up there to off the hands of number 3 for the Red Hawks. That's Jared Dvorak.
That play kind of described the North Tama game right there. Slipping, just ball's just so wet. You can't do much about it. That's why you just got to stick to the run game. Kanan Decker is 0 for 2 on the day.
Ian Bazinski almost had that ball on the deflection. So that brings up second and 10.
Shout out to Mr. Adams that just cleaned off our huddle camera. He said you're welcome.
There's the snap. And hand the ball off.
Oh, first
just
down.
Is that Miller?
No, that's
oh,
number
no,
24.
Hunter Curley. Been waiting to call his name. So that's a nice gain on the play.
I'm going to be the one to say it. The Wapsie Valley offensive line is doing amazing tonight. We've had Hunter Curley and Trenton Sauerbright show off their skills, but that all starts on the offensive line.
So that snap gets over Decker's head. He picks the ball up, and he's going to be met by the entire Red Hawk defensive line.
I think it just slipped right through his fingers.
It did.
Just a little bit over his head.
We'll give number 4, Colt Kanek, a shout-out for some credit on the tackle. But there were many others on that play.
4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Wapsie Valley up by 32.
Second down and 17 for the Warriors.
This is a nice confidence boost for the Warrior offense.
Oh, yeah.
I believe this is the most points they've scored in a game.
You think so? I mean, you could definitely be right.
Ball off to Hunter Curley. He's not going to get anywhere on that one. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but we've got 3rd down and 18 coming up for the Warriors.
On the last 4 episodes of the Talk of the Tribe podcast, me and Zach were talking about how if Wapsie Valley wants to like win games and be executing, they got to score like a lot of points, and that's what we're doing right now, clearly. But yeah, once they score like a bunch of points, they get points, they just normally win, and they're unstoppable from there.
So the Warriors keep the ball on the ground on that 3rd and 18 play. That was Trayton Sauerbrei with the carry.
If they want to be state championship contenders, they got to keep playing like they're doing today. They're executing in these terrible conditions. But now it's 4th down and 12. It's a short 12.
Yeah, it'd be 4th and 11.
Last time he punted, it was inside the 5. So let's see what he can do here. That's
There's a
beauty.
line drive kick that gets over
Oh my
the
goodness.
punt returner's
Get it.
head.
He did get it. That's not
And
like the
they
1.
Get the ball down. Is that on the 1 yard line?
That's
Inside the 5 for sure.
Yeah. I think that's at the 1. I think that's a perfect punt.
The ball just hit the ground and it died.
Yeah. Kanan Decker was down there to tap it just to make sure it didn't go in there. But Chase Ackerman might have a chance to get the Talk of the Tribe Athlete of the Week.
So the Red Hawks will set up 1st and 10 on their own 1 yard line. So Kanak is going to go under center. Here's the snap. He hands the ball off to his running back. He gets up the middle for minimal gain.
He gets about 1.5 feet.
Looks like he got about 1 yard, maybe 1.5 yards.
Look at this on the sideline. This is something interesting. Manny Hebner, the backup quarterback for the Warriors, is warming up. Maybe they're trying to save Kanan Decker for the later games, making sure he does not get hurt.
So Kanak is under center, and the officials blow the play dead. Which might be a false start. Ooh, offsides on the Warriors. Boy, you hate to see that as a coach. You want to keep them backed up on their own end zone. That just gave them a little more room.
The Wapsie Valley student section, or the different student sections, seems to be beefing right now. And that's something that you sometimes like to see. Just a little bit of action between the 2 students.
Under center goes Kanak. He takes the snap, hands the ball off to his running back, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage. About 3 or 4 different Warriors on that. What do you see for players there? I think Jake Shore is obviously in there.
Well, I wouldn't say he wouldn't be because he's everywhere.
But number 24 was in on that tackle as well for the Warriors. That'd be Hunter Curley. Got about 1.5 minutes left in this quarter.
Oh, look, there's a bird just flying over. That, for some reason, that was fascinating to me.
Kanak goes under center. Here's the snap. It looks time. He's back to pass. He scrambles around, and he throws it incomplete. Right at the feet of the Wapsie Valley defender, who was right there.
1:23 left here in the 3rd quarter as
Looks like
the clock is back up. Look at us go.
That looked like Gavin Brown on the play for the Warriors. I think I seen his jersey number.
I can't see anything.
So back for the Warriors would be Trayton Sauerbrei. That
That's a
kick
nice
is
punt.
up, and it's a line drive. It goes off his shoulder
Get on,
pads, and
Trayton.
I think Trayton is just going to pick it up, and he's going to spin
That's
around,
Kanan
and he's
Decker.
still going.
That's Kanan Decker.
That's
I didn't
Kanan
even realize
Decker.
that.
My apologies. Kanan Decker is in on that return, and he doesn't quit. He does not give up.
Dallas Tissue and number 50 from North Tama were pushing each other, and then at the end they just shake hands. That's funny. They're pushing each other around at the end of the play, and then at the end of it, shake hands. I like it.
These students face each other probably in a lot of different sports.
Oh, yeah.
If it's wrestling,
Oh, yeah.
basketball. I recognize some of these names from baseball. So the Warriors are 1st and 10 at their 38 Red Hawk 38-yard line. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a keeper for Decker. He's going to push the ball around to the left side, and he's going to get first down yardage.
So that's just a good run there by Decker. Just finds a hole and executes.
First and 10 Warriors.
Blake's got to get new lines because everybody can just predict what he's going to say. Same tone, same everything.
So it's 1st and 10, and it looks like the ball is around the 20-yard line. He hands the ball off to, I believe, Hunter Curley.
Hunter Curley on the carry.
He doesn't get much on that. Looks like he got a yard. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Let's see if they can get Hunter Curley a touchdown here. They got Garrett Miller that clearly got Trenton Sauerbrei, but we just got to get Hunter Curley his.
I need 4 yards.
And Trayton Sauerbrei is still in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see some changes in the 4th quarter.
I definitely would not be.
That snap was fumbled just a little bit, and that ball got squirted right out of, I believe that's Hunter Curley again. But there is a gain on the play. The ball got fumbled out of bounds, but it'll stay Wapsie Valley possession. And that's another Wapsie Valley.
First down.
And that'll conclude our 3rd quarter with the Warriors up 32, Red Hawks 0. We'll be back here in just a minute. All right, we're back, and the ball is handed off. I can't see who. Oh, that's a quarterback keeper, actually. Decker took the ball up the middle. Looks like he got it about 2 yards.
It's so blurry, I can't see anything. Let's see if I can wipe this off.
Yeah, where's that towel?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Zach, can you hand me that towel?
They're calling it 2nd and 3, so it's 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. No, don't use my hat. So here's the snap. Hands the ball off to Hunter Curley, and I think he's in. That is Hunter Curley, right?
Hunter Curley has a touchdown.
You called it. Good call.
Just feeding the ball to everyone, because why not?
So that's his first touchdown of the evening. Making our score Wapsie 38, Red Hawks 0.
6 touchdowns now. 4 to Sauerbrei, 1 to Miller, and now 1 to Curley.
Yep.
I can do math.
So Chase Ackerman gets a kick off. It's up. It's a line drive, but it's through the uprights to make our score. Wapsie 39, Red Hawks 0.
This is an interesting score, 39-0.
Our score, Warriors 38, Red Hawks 0.
I thought that was a 39th point.
I think so.
It is?
We were at 30. We were at 32. 32 plus 6 is 38. And then
Well,
we
they
just
made
got
the
that.
extra point, so it's 39.
39.
Give us our point. Thank you. So I believe in high school football rules, after you get past 35-point lead, I believe it's going to be a continuous clock.
Yikes.
So that'll make the game go a little quicker.
I see my boy Manny Hebner warming up on the sideline.
It'll be interesting to see if he gets to see some action in quarterback. It's always good to get your backup some action because you never
For
know.
sure.
I mean, Keenan could go down with an injury, and heaven forbid that was to happen.
Yeah.
But if it did, you need to have, it'd be nice to have a little bit of experience for your backup.
For sure.
So here's the kick by Ackerman, and it's a line drive, and it's picked up by the Red Hawk, who.
Oh, no. Oh, there we go.
That would be
33 was.
That would be
down
Tyrus
there.
Luker, the ball carrier for the Red Hawks. He gets the ball up to about the 29-yard line.
Carter Kaufman makes a tackle, as well as Caleb Schneider.
Yes, get these names in. That way we're not calling Jake Shore.
Speaking of, he just jogged off the field.
He did.
Here we go.
So we got a number of different backups in for the Warriors.
I see Jonah Frost in number 61. I see Drew Sauerbrei. I see Kleitch in there.
And
We can
Mack
call
takes the
everyone's
snap,
name.
and he's going to keep it. He kind of runs around and ends up going up the middle for a small gain.
It's number Brock Kleitch makes a tackle there.
Looks like he got about 4 yards on the play.
We get to call his name.
So second down and a long 5 for the Red Hawks. If you hear a little bit of a breeze, we did open up the window. That helps us see a little bit better. So in shotgun formation is Knack. He takes the snap, and the ball drops to the ground. He picks it up. He's looking to throw. He throws it up there deep, and the receiver.
Oh my God, he caught it.
He caught it. Do you see the number on that?
Number 12, Tyrus Luger.
That'd be Tyrus Luker
a Warriors
on the
hurt.
reception. And we do have an injury on the play.
That's definitely the right side corner. I don't know who that is. I think that's Josh Lysico. No, that's not Josh Lysico. That could be Trayton Sauerbrei. Is that Trayton Sauerbrei? That is. That's Trayton Sauerbrei.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
Unfortunate for any of them, but,
Yep.
you know, you hate to see your leading running back getting hurt at this point in the game, or at any point, really.
We'll be right back. We apologize for that. That is not Trayton Sauerbrei. That's Kanan Decker, starting quarterback, and that's why we warmed up Manny Hebner. And he's not happy about it either.
But he walked off under his own power.
Yep.
He's kind of slamming his helmet down. I think he's going to be fine, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
So the Red Hawks run the ball up the middle. That'd be Josh Dostal
Which
on
maybe
the
this
ball
was.
carrier.
Sorry. Maybe this was just a sign to put Manny in.
Brock Pleitchen on the tackle.
Yep. That's his second tackle.
Yeah, a name we don't get to call very often for the Warriors.
Second down, 6 yards. Whoa. What are we doing?
So we've got an interesting formation here by
Just
the
put
Red
everyone
Hawks.
over there. Yeah. What? Put this on the highlight reel.
And so they snapped the ball and they threw it over to the left side, and it
I have
went
no
incomplete.
words. I have no words.
And you think your visibility is bad. Now you ought to check out mine, where I'm going through a double window now.
Yeah. I really wish that they could see what you're going through right now.
So that makes it second down, and that'll be third down, isn't it? I believe it's third down. Do you see the? Yeah, it's third down.
It's
and
definitely
6.
third down. Up the middle, gets.
And I don't think he's got the first down yardage. He
I
gets
think
about
he gets
2 or 3 yards on that.
Around that, yeah. 2, 3, 4.
So that'll bring up fourth down.
That's number 61, Jonah Frost. Welcome to the Warrior Watch.
2 yards on the play. Tackle made by Jonah Frost. 4th down and 4.
So 4th down and 4. They're going for it. He throws the ball.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Right through the fingers.
Incomplete.
So they'll turn the ball over on downs.
To the Warriors.
That'll
Jake.
give the Warriors a 1st and 10 on our own, I believe, 28-yard line.
I think so. Jake Shortana Curley, and who's number 65?
Timeout, Warriors.
Wapsie Valley's going to take a timeout here. See what they
And
can
we
do.
will too. We'll be back here in just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right, we're back. And it looks like we've got some different players out there for the Warriors.
Kanan Decker's on the sideline, but here's the tricky thing. Wapsie Valley's on offense, and it's going to be Manny Hebner. Oh, I'm excited for this. Manny Hebner goes under center, or at least I assume that. Yeah, it is.
And did you pick up any jersey numbers on the running backs? Are they still Starbry?
I don't know, but whoever that is moving.
Dallas Tissue. Yep, there's change at running back then as well.
Tissue's in the backfield now. Usually at receiver.
And he got about 8 yards on the play. So that'll bring up second down and 2. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line.
Schneider's in there now for the Warriors. Can call his name.
So second down and 2. Hebner is under center. And he's going to hand the ball up to the fullback.
That's Chase
That'd be
Ackerman.
Chase Ackerman. Get to call his name out. No gain on the play. It'll remain. Oh, no, he did get. They're moving the chains. Never mind. Guys, I can't see where the ball is. So that's another Wapsie Valley.
First down.
First down.
Oh, I gotcha.
So here's another timeout, and we're going to take one with them. We'll be back here in just a moment. So what do we call our network? Warrior Network? Warrior Watch.
The Warrior Watch, the best name of all time.
We're back.
Sweet home Alabama.
All right, we're back here on the Warrior Watch. I got to remember that name. That's what we call our Wapsie network. So the more times I say it, the more likely I'll remember it. So that is handed off. Is that Tissue? And he's got a big run. Look at him go. Down the sideline and pushed out of bounds at about the 37-yard line of the Redhawks. Actually, the 35-yard line.
I see Drew
Another
Sauerbrei.
Wapsie Valley first down. It's nice to see some of these other players get some experience. That was Dallas Tissue with a nice big carry for the Warriors. So Manny is back under center. He's checking his receivers.
It's always a good thing to do.
There's a snap. He gives the ball to the fullback. There's a collision right at the line of scrimmage, but he pushes it back, and that's Chase Ackerman with just a bulldog move.
You could just see the defender's head just cock back and just, that was vicious.
He met him at the line and just pushed him back and was able to pick up about 6 yards. So we'll call it 2nd down and 4.
Weston Shares is in there now for the Warriors.
The ball is spotted at the 29-yard line. About 4.5 minutes left in the game. Ebner's under center, and here's the snap. He gives the ball to Tissue. He's in between the tackles, and he's got a big gain there.
There's Dallas
Another
Tissue.
first down for the Warriors.
I don't know if we noticed, but he slipped coming off of that. Hike and just still executes.
The ball is spotted at the Redhawks 7-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, that's something that we always like to say. For our team, that is.
Ebner's under center again. There's the snap. He gives the ball to Tissue, and he's going to run right up the middle, and he's got a touchdown. Touchdown, Warriors.
They got to stop scoring touchdowns. You're also going to get higher than I can count. I think we're at 7 now.
But we give one to Dallas Tissue. I believe that's his first one of the
season.
I believe it is the first one of the season.
That's nice. It's always nice to get. Thank you, Mr. Adams. He wiped off our camera, as you can see.
And we've got a penalty flag on the extra point try. Looks like it's a motion on Warriors. So that'll back him up 5 yards.
I think he still got it. I mean, he was going against the wind last time. Now he's with the wind.
I think you might have seen some nerves on that very first extra point try.
Probably. I would not be surprised.
The placement is down, the kick is up, and I think it was blocked.
Yep.
So that makes our score 45-0. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. We'll take a short break and be back in just a moment. All right, we're back on the Warrior Watch. We're getting ready for the kickoff.
Can't get enough of that name.
Warrior Watch.
The Warrior Watch.
The ball blew off the tee there, so I believe that's Chase Ackerman.
Yep.
So he'll have to reset it back up.
This is a situation where if it happens again, there's a very likelihood that they're just going to hold it for him.
So we're ready again. And here goes Ackerman, and the kick is up.
It's a nice one.
And a return by the Red Hawk.
Oh, he
And
finds a
sees
hole.
a little bit of daylight, and he a touchdown saving tackle by number 30 for the Warriors.
That's going to be Carter Kaufman.
Gets to the 47-yard line. Laundry.
So he was able to squirt through a couple of holes there and get himself some yardage.
Not very big raindrops, but they are there.
Holding called on the Red Hawks.
I did miss the flag on the play, so that'll bring the Red Hawks back. It's going to be holding on the Red Hawks. So they'll lose 10 yards from wherever they spotted that infraction.
After the penalty mark-off, North Tama ball first down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
That'll place the ball on the 16-yard line. Boy, that's a big change of field position there.
Yeah.
Going from having it about midfield to back to your own 16-yard line. The Red Hawks just have not been able to get anything going offensively.
The ball's on the ground.
It is,
And he's sacked.
And Kanak is going to be smothered by the Warriors. I don't think Jake Shore's in on that one. Josh Leisticow.
And Drew Sauerbry there on the tackle.
Drew Sauerbry, we haven't called his name yet.
Number 88, Drew Sauerbry.
So he lost 5 in the play. That makes 2nd down and 15. We're under 3 minutes to play. And there is a penalty flag thrown before they could snap the ball. That's usually an indicator on the offense. Looks like an illegal shift.
I think that's going to be correct, yes. And that's just going to push them back more.
Oh, illegal substitution.
I don't even know what that
Hawks.
is. I'm guessing it's just, I don't even know, just like.
So that'll make, well, probably about 2nd and 18.
They're saying, the crowd's saying the ball is on the ground. But looks like they recover back the ball and they just get shoved. Just not a lot that North Tama can do right now.
I don't even think Boer knows what happened on that play. So we've got a 3rd down, and it looks like, well, that's a long 20. I would say that's more like 24, 25.
Yeah. Just heave it down the field, see what happens.
Yeah. You have to heave it down the field just to get a 1st down on this play.
Yeah. With the wind against you?
Yeah.
Just give it a little punt, see what happens.
And we mentioned early on, this was going to be a challenge for North Tama because they are a passing team. And in these weather conditions, it's very difficult. And I think they're just going to call a timeout.
I don't blame them.
They're under 2 minutes left to play.
For the 3rd in eternity that they're about to face.
So we're also going to take a quick break on the Warrior Watch Network. Be back.
Hey,
All
guys,
right.
welcome back.
They're back on the field.
Third down and long for the Red Hawks.
Third and forever for the Red Hawks.
Third and a 5K here.
They're in shotgun formation. And he hands the ball
Oh
off,
my
I
gosh,
think.
is that a
And,
safety? No, he's not. I don't think he was in the end zone, but he's in the 1. That's Carter Kaufman down there to make the tackle.
Good to get his name called.
Yeah. Only a sophomore out here playing varsity.
By Carter Kaufman.
So that'll bring up 4th down and just a couple yards to go. 4th and, the scoreboard says 4th and 25.
Looks like a little bit longer than that.
I can't even see where the first down marker is, or what yard it is, I mean.
Around the 30. If they're at the 1.
So what do? You go for it? Minute left in the game?
I don't think it would hurt anything.
Because if Wapsie gets the ball back, I'm sure they're just going to take a knee.
Yeah.
So we've got a timeout on the play. That'll give me a moment to thank our sponsors. Legacy Roofing of Iowa, Orin Mutual Telephone Company, Reedland Telephone Cooperative, Little Wapsie Communication, and Prime Capital Investment Advisors, along with Access Systems. Thank you for your sponsorship. Thank you for helping with financial means in order to make this possible.
Did you hear that, Shane?
What's that?
The student section just sang me happy birthday.
They did.
Can you believe that?
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that. You mentioned that in the last telecast. How old are you now?
14.
14.
Too old for me. I'd rather be 6 years old.
Okay.
It's way more fun.
You don't look a day over 13, just,
Thank you.
Someday you'll appreciate that. So are they going for it? I can't even see. No, they're
Neither
punting
do
it.
I.
Okay.
There it goes. That was it's an interception if he threw it, but is that
ball's-
number 3? Who is that? Do we even have a number 3? Braden Bands is number 3. It's Weston Shares that actually had the ball. He's number 9. You can't see anything.
Weston Shares, right?
Yep.
That's a name we haven't called yet.
Nope.
So I think they have to snap the ball one more time.
Just take a knee. It's what we like to call victory formation.
Actually, I don't think they even have to snap the ball. Yep, the play clock
I
is
don't
at
know.
20.
Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Yeah, it's going to do it. Wapsie Valley's going to win this one 45-0 against North Tama.
So stick around, folks. We're gonna have a couple of we're gonna have Zach come on here in just a moment. But that's the ball game. It's gonna do it from Jerry Southmaid Field. Our final score is going to be 45-0. Our next game is going to be at AGWSR in Ackley next Friday night. Our next home game will be October 6th, which will be senior night against BCLUW. So, North Tama, they're going to be on the road at North Butler up in Green. So thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did doing the broadcast for you. I'm going to turn this mic over to Zach Bavers, and they're going to talk a little bit about their podcast. Otherwise, I'm going to see you guys in 2 weeks right back here. Everybody have a good night.
How do we get to the face cam? I don't know how to use this.
I'll figure this. Welcome, hey everybody. So, one last thing before we sign off here. One last shout out, Talk the Tribe podcast. As you see, we flipped spots now. So, Riker's on that side, I'm on this side. But we're very excited about it. We have 12 episodes up. We're working on 13. 13 is gonna be coming out probably Monday or Tuesday, one of the days, either Monday or Tuesday. And then we'll probably have 14 up later in the week. We do have some non-sports episodes in the works.
Yep.
So we'll give you guys a little sneak peek to that. And then finally, the Dog Pound podcast. First episode dropped today. It's up on Spotify right now. So go give that a watch. Go give Talk the Tribe a watch. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for listening. And as always,
Go Warriors!